And we're live with any luck. Anyone out there listening can tell us if they can hear us and see us. Right now, you're just hearing me, but we're back for some first edition Dungeons and Dragons tonight, playing through the Desert of Desolation series. I3, Pharaoh. We're near the end of this one so far. So, back with us this week. Richard, who you playing?
Hi there, I am Richard, and I am playing Tristan, the remuneration redistribution specialist of a level.
It's a wonderful level. It's the best level.
Oh, it's double figures level. Yes, level 10. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Wow, yeah. Thieves. You just advanced so quickly. Dion, who you got?
Hello, I'm Dion, and tonight I'm playing as Patty Arquette, the human barbarian who is level 5.
Level 5. All right. And in the guest stream for an unknown amount of time, we've got Dunby of Stonehill, played by...
I am Bill, and I am playing Dunby of Stonehill. He is a 4th level dwarven fighter, and he is from elsewhere.
And Jeff, what do you got?
I have Talina, who is a warrior turned druid at 6th level.
Nice. Oak may or may join us tonight. I'm not sure where he is, but with any luck, he'll drop in and join us when he is able to. You may or may not hear some music in the background. Little elevator music to set the mood, maybe. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So last time, Richard, you were not here.
I was not here. You're correct.
Yeah. So they have progressed further into the true tomb of the Pharaoh, and they came into kind of an oasis within the tomb, if you will. They found a waterway that entered this room that has these large palm trees and animated fruits that once killed and eaten are delicious and had certain magical effects for those people that did eat them. And the room was safe enough that Jeff, you weren't here for this either, that this is where he decided to rest. So what you're seeing on the screen right now, this is a poor rendering, so this is 2D, but the room that you're in rises high above you with just barely glimpsable at the height a dome. And in this room there are tall palm trees that rise up. And it was Patty, I think, found after climbing one of these trees at a good 20 feet off the floor, there were certain niches that you can't see from the floor, but you could reach if you climb one of these trees. And that's what these flights are off to the right and left. They explored them. Basically, they are just storage rooms with a couple of statues, which they did poke around, and nothing really came of that. But this seemed like a good place to rest. So that's we're picking up there. After you guys have rested, renewed yourselves. Of course, your strength spells and all that have been expired as you rested. All of you spellcasters, make sure you note what you're rememorizing for the day. And there we go. Also in this room, right here is like, so you all rested back this way. And I think, Dion, did you guys rest up in one of these high niches to get up off the floor? Off the ground?
No, we rested in the forested area, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so that is the forested areas down in there.
Yeah. I don't think we did well, maybe we did in a niche. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we did.
Well, up in, let's see here. Yeah, this area, you find that all the water that's streaming through the rooms is coming from this large gargoyle, and you found that this waterfall that it's creating, that there is a passage behind it. You haven't really looked too much into yet. And there are 2 doors on either side, west and east, and there's an altar in front of both of those doors. You haven't really looked at the altars yet. You kind of left this area just after a quick look down the tunnel here behind the waterfall. You just kind of left it alone. So we'll pick back up there.
What do you guys want to check out? I mean, do we want to check those altars out first while we're here?
Yeah, might as well.
Why not? We have. Oh, we don't have our religious expert with us. Then
You have a religious expert with you in the form of Talina, who's a druid. Not quite the same thing.
Eh,
Yeah.
You don't worship to a god, do you? As a druid, you worship nature itself.
Probably some gods or goddesses, like Obadiah, I'm assuming, is one if you're more neutral or whatever. But I mean, it's up to
false
the
gods.
circle. False gods. Hey, I like that.
So there are two of these
Obadiah
altars.
is a false god.
They're placed several feet away from a plain wooden door. You're looking at the altars; they're kind of rectangular in shape. The tops of them are they're made of stone, and there are grooves in them. And closer inspection, they look like an impression of a right and left hand carved onto the top. There are also runes on all four sides of the altar, and the runes are kind of they're gold, either gold paint or just maybe gold leaf has been pressed into each of the runes.
Didn't we have a thing that had right and left imprints before?
Yes, you did.
I can't remember if we actually worked out how to open that or not.
So
I don't think
who
we did.
is examining the altars?
Not me.
I
I'm not
guess I
smart.
am. Since it was...
Fuck it, I'll do it.
Okay, well, Dunby and Tristan, as you go, each of you to, there's two of them. You go together, or do you just each of you pick one and go to?
I want to go together. I'm scared.
Yeah.
All right.
You won't even know I'm there.
Yeah, well, both of you make me D percentage rolls. This is not a luck check. Just both of you make me D percentage rolls.
All right.
I have percented you with 10.
Okay. So there are these tall palm-like trees that kind of canopy this area, and they kind of arch above the altar. So you're standing beneath one there, Tristan, and you look up and you notice that there are large fruits in the trees. They look kind of like pineapples. And as you approach and you're taking a good look at this altar around you, one of the fruits dislodge and is falling towards you. What do?
I step out of the way.
You step
I
out.
get bonked on the head by it. So yeah, move.
Okay.
Yep, definitely move.
All right. In which case, Tristan, roll me another D percentage.
36 this time.
All right. The pineapple-like fruit lands fairly close to you. You step out the way so you're not clobbered by it. It hits the ground and it explodes.
Like fire?
Like a grenade.
Like force.
Yeah.
Oh.
Take 9 points of damage from the shards of the very spiky, tough outer shell of the fruit just embeds themselves in you. Dunby was slightly behind. You're just out of the blast range, and it didn't explode like gunpowder or like an artillery. It just exploded like the inside was filled with gas, and it just shredded the outside, and all that fibrous sharp hull just tore into you.
Is there like a piece of pineapple stuck on his face?
It's stuck everywhere with 9 points of damage.
I'm gonna peel a piece of the fruit off that's on him and try it.
It's delicious.
I start licking him. Just,
Yeah. Talina, you're nearby and you kind of see this happen. The shards of the outer hull of this fruit that are embedded in him, you notice that they are likely the seeds of this plant. Like this actually looks like it might be its natural method of broadcasting its seed.
Okay. Well, are there any on the ground right now? Or
No, I mean, you look up and the palm trees are just kind of filled with them, though.
okay.
So what's this ground then? I mean, would it be able to propagate here?
Well, that's just it. I mean, there is earth here, but there's a lot of stone as well. There's not a lot of room for it to propagate.
All right, so just the
Yeah, like the trees have intentionally been grown here. Like a space has been made in the stone to get to the earth below, and they've been tended and planted.
Can I get one of the baskets that we bought and out of the bag?
All right.
yeah.
You wanna try and harvest some of these?
Yeah. Between my long spear and the wicker baskets that we bought, I'm going to see if I can, get up there or at least get a little bit higher. If it doesn't fall so far, it may not explode. I think the contact of the gravity or whatever,
The force.
the force
Yeah.
of it.
Make me a D percentage roll.
It beats
And
my idea. I was just gonna throw
who's
my
holding the
ball.
basket to catch it?
Nope. I saw that thing
I
explode.
thought.
No,
Selena
what I
was.
want to do is take the basket and put it at the tip of the spear and take the whole thing up and then try to shake a pineapple into it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So go ahead and
So
make me a
there's
percentage.
not that drop. I don't want to drop. Or
Sure,
I want to cut it down to as much as I can.
sure. Make me a percentage roll. All right, yeah. You're able to shake off one of the fruits. It drops just a very small amount of root whey into the basket. Doesn't explode. You've harvested one.
Okay. I'd like to get a couple because I want to do is I want to test them to see how much force I need to explode the thing.
Would it be possible for one of us to climb up there with the basket and then lower the basket down?
Isn't that where Talina is now?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know she was up there.
Yep. Yeah, you find that if you're very careful about it, you're able to. Some of them are ripe enough that they look like just a little nudge causes them to fall off into your basket. Others you have to cut off at the edge of your spear,
Right.
but you can harvest some. I'm going to say if you're being very careful about it to make sure they don't explode, go ahead and roll me a D8, and that's how many you can harvest in like the next hour if you're being careful about it. So 2. You got one from the description. You're able to get another one.
Okay.
Can you also cut down a couple of leaves as well while you're up there?
Okay.
Yeah, they're the big kind of palm-like leaves.
I hate that. I blame you, Grenwolf, even when you're not here. I blame Brendan even for this. line before. This is.
So when I get them, if I can get them down, what I want to do is gently place one of the pineapples at a good extent, furthest extent of my spear, and then hammer down on it with the spear with different force, light force. See how much force it's going to take.
How
for
long
me
is your
to
spear?
build that thing. I would say it's probably
It's
about a 7 foot, 6 to 7 foot.
You said it's a long spear?
Yeah, I consider it a long spear.
I have a long spear and it says 13 feet. So I don't know if that's the same or
Yeah, mine's not like a pike. Mine's a long spear that she can actually it's like Game of Thrones spear,
yeah.
right?
It's a staff with a spear at the end.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, in which case, take 8 points of damage as
no.
you find exactly how much force it takes, and also find out that it's got a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So it's about a 10-foot radius. What's the force?
2d8's the damage that it does.
No,
Like
like
how much force? It's a good amount of force. Like the drop from where it is in the canopy to the floor definitely is what caused it to explode. I mean, it's a fair amount of force. So if you were to hurl it, full strength into something solid, it would go off. But like a
Yeah.
small amount of drop or like a nudge is not enough to set it off. Unless it's really, really ripe, then the two that you pulled down were not exceptionally ripe.
Okay. All right. Well, and how much damage was that again?
2d8, so you took 8 damage
Yeah,
from
8
the
points of
roll.
damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for Talina to get all situated and out of the way from the tree, and then I'm just gonna throw my maul at one of the fruit and see if it explodes while attached to the tree.
Oh, while attached. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
That's going to cause chain reactions.
I
Did
just
anybody else think of
throw it.
that when you
I'm
threw it?
moving towards the door.
I'm waiting until it's clear. Like I'm like definitely far away the entire time. I'm taking like the full 30 feet for long range with this small, and I'm just throwing it like at the top center portion of the tree with the most concentration of fruit to try and just shock the entire tree and see if it just fireworks, you know.
All right. If you're waiting for everybody to get out of the way,
Yes,
when you do this,
I'm waiting for it to be clear. He's
roll-
like,
roll a
Talina's like
D20.
still doing it, and he's just slowly raising his maul up. And then as soon as she's clear, just yeet.
Roll me a D20.
D20. Bop!
Oh
13.
my gosh. Okay. It does in fact cause a chain reaction. There were 13 of them in range.
Oh, jeez. Nice.
All right, so that's going to be 26. 8. Okay. And let me adjust for how tall the tree is.
You all hear me?
And I'm at least
Yeah.
you're here.
Yeah.
I'm at
Takes
least
35 points of damage.
Okay.
As a lot of the blast went into the up. So a lot of the force went up, as this is a very tall area. It just blows the foliage out of the tree. When it does that, by the way, you do notice something you didn't notice for. So this room is really tall. I mean, like you can just barely see that there is a dome way up there. When this blast goes up, and those of that are watching, it doesn't go straight up as you would imagine with that amount of force. You actually see the blast kind of go up and then disperse. So there's chambers high up there, because the blast kind of does this number where it kind of Y's out.
Yeah.
So
Mushroom
way
cloud.
high up there must be 2 more chambers, or at least more chambers.
Oh.
And then
So
a third of the blast comes straight down right on.
it's just a
Patty.
rain of arrows. So just for clarification, I was 30 feet away from the tree on the ground, and then the height up. So I'm taking how much damage from that?
All right, so take half of that then, I guess.
So you
So
said half
of the 30.
So
Okay.
17.
Yeah.
17. Okay. Just making sure so I knew. I was like, wait a minute.
So another experiment in science done showing that the accumulated blast does in fact have a radius of more than 10 feet. It has an additive effect.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was a sweet blast. It was a blast of sweetness.
Yeah. And so there's this ripe, delicious smelling pulp from all of this fruit that just exploded and splattered everywhere.
I love that.
Well, I return the favor from earlier, and I go over and I start licking Patty.
I giggle like a little schoolgirl. I'm gonna, because of that, because I did that recklessness, and because we've all taken damage, do you guys want to use a couple of our rerolls that we have stacked up for group healing?
Or you gathered
Or-
some of that healing fruit last time. Oh, actually, hold on. Did it heal or did it only give you bonuses? Let me
I think
look
it
at
only
again.
gave us bonuses, but I didn't have the bonus anymore.
When Tristan is in mid-lick with Patty, can their lips meet and I make popcorn?
Hold on, let me find it again. So those are the grenade fruits.
An exciting name.
How I'm gonna start collecting seeds.
Right?
Yeah, they're everywhere. Yeah, no healing. It's just a +2 strength, +1 dex for an hour. So yeah, it doesn't heal. So
All right. So what is it for group healing? 4?
I tell you what, let me roll. Let me roll
Turn
the
on the
banner.
banner so that
Roll the what? Oh, there it is.
use
I was gonna
banners to
say, where's the
summarize your
diff?
talking points.
Where did my banner go? There it is. Woo!
200 bits. So 4.
Yeah, so that
yeah.
is 4.
So we all get to heal a hit die. I'm just going to do that because we all took damage after resting. So hit die. So bop. Plus my con mod. I'm good. I'm good.
Wonderful. Okay.
D6. All right. Well,
So during our
after we've
time-
taken a...
I'm sorry,
Go on.
Tristan, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was just saying, during our time here, the weeks that we've been traveling with, have we ever heard of these types, even in legends or stories or anything?
Nothing. No.
Nothing, huh?
Yeah, I
Okay.
remember asking that last session. You weren't here, but yeah, this
Oh.
is all new stuff that's never. I think Bert stated that like this is possibly fruit that existed before the desert became a desert.
Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely gonna stack those seeds. If I can do a stack of seed or a basket of seeds,
Sure. Yeah.
we got storage capacity for that, I think.
I'm gonna take one of the seeds and I'm gonna take my jar of fine quality sand and I'm just gonna gingerly poke the seed just under the level of the sand and then go over to like there's water here, right? There was like a river.
Yes, flowing water.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna sprinkle a little bit of the water into there to like wet the sand and then I'm gonna like take my knife and like poke a hole through the seal on the top of the jar and just close the jar on top of it so it can still get oxygen, but it's
Making a terrarium.
yeah, he just kind of does that. And like as he's doing this, he's like daintily doing it because he has these massive like bear paw hands, right? And he just kind of looks over at Talina and gives like a big toothy smile and a thumbs up, showing her the jar.
There's pineapple between your teeth.
Yeah, there's like a big piece of pineapple still stuck there, like.
Awesome.
I consider my entangle spell.
I mean,
Right.
if this sprouts, you could have a ranged entangle that can sprout from the jar if I throw it. With a pineapple seed in it, exploding pineapple.
The best
Okay,
kind. I bet it's awesome on pizzas.
Oh, probably. I heard it's a real bang.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's for you, Friendin.
Yeah. Someone's got to make the puns.
Well,
Yep.
speaking of stupid friend and type puns. All right. I don't think this is anything, but I will try it anyway because we had palm trees here and we asked for
believe in
palm
you.
tree leaves.
Mhm.
I'm going to put the 2 leaves on the places where the handprints are because they're palms. I don't think it's anything, but maybe.
It does nothing.
You get struck by a bolt of lightning.
Now, nobody tell Brendan that I ever did that.
No.
Never.
Do give me a percentage roll though.
Oh.
It's not for
So
the pineapples.
leaves,
You
are the leaves
basically
coated in acid?
that-
Do I
no,
die
no.
horribly?
not for the you pretty much destroyed most of the pineapples that were in the trees at this point. Okay, yeah, so you can kind of make out that the glyphs they're an older, much older form of the common speech of the area. So you can kind of make out what the words say or what the glyphs are, but you don't quite know what the meanings are. So turn in Logra, Rigra, Neg. So like like phonetically, what it sounds like. You just don't know what the words mean because they don't hold the same meaning now as they did then.
And my amazing thief ability of read languages does not help.
It might.
business.
That's why I keyed you. So why don't
Oh,
you give
all
me a check on that?
All right. I read. Yeah, that's a success. There we go.
Turning
Nice.
literally means like turn on or to rotate. Logra means lower weight or lesser weight. Regra is to reverse or to turn upside down. Neg is negate or to end.
So is this like a control panel? Then can you put your hands in the thing and do they turn when you put your hands in and sort of can you
Do
twist
you
them?
put your hands in?
Yeah.
No, they don't turn. Your hands fit fairly snugly. They're made for people with hands that were just slightly larger than yours.
All right. I pick one of the words at random and say it out loud while my hands are in there.
Okay, roll a d4 if you can do it at random. We'll just go.
Yeah.
I'll just go across my chart.
Yeah.
4,
Number
neg.
4.
Okay. Nothing happens.
A voice in your head tells you to do the dishes, clean the bathroom, wash the floors, do your laundry.
No. It's neg. So it's like, hey, those clothes are okay for.
Oh, right.
Such a fat ass as yours, I guess.
No,
I
that's
was thinking-
nag.
I was thinking nag.
All right. Well, I say a different word because I guess negate is not going to help if it. I try. What was it? Regrow or
Regra is reverse or to turn.
reverse? All right. Yeah. Then try reverse.
Okay. Okay. So the rune for Regra does light up, but nothing really happens. Like, so the gold shimmers for a bit. It's in the rune.
If I see it shimmer, I stare intently at this, and I want it to teach me its magics.
Well, you don't need to roll to know that it's magical because it's glowing.
Well, I succeeded anyways.
You're pretty sure. You're like 100% sure that it's magical. And there's not just like a monkey with a flashlight inside the box.
Patty's face just slowly appears in view over Tristan's shoulder, and he's just like, his chin is on your shoulder, and he's looking down at it now, like, oh.
And Thyber has come out of his stupor. You're plastered from forehead to shoes with pineapple pulp from the massive explosion that Patty caused.
Do we
I
still
licked-
have the increased stats, or has it been?
No,
past
you
that
guys,
period of
you
time?
guys rested, so yeah, healed up and.
Yeah, the strength spell wore off.
Oh,
too.
if you were damaged, by the way, they blew bits to do healing, so you. Can get
I rolled mine. I heard it.
Okay,
I just
all right.
wasn't on cam yet.
Yeah. Nice.
Thank you.
So,
All right, so those
yeah.
the words are doing something, Tristan. It just like it seems like the order matters.
Klaatu, Barada, Nikto.
Nickel, necktie. No, start with an N.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Look, there's only 4 words.
Right. So we've got negate. Uh,
So turn,
Reverse.
which is to turn on or turn over. Logra, which is lower weight or lesser weight. Regra, which is to reverse.
Do the turn on.
yeah. Okay. So I will say negate again. And
Okay.
does that cancel the light that's already
It
there?
does. It does.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
So then, yeah, turn on.
Okay, you do that. All the runes on both this altar and the one behind you light up, and there seems to be kind of like a static charge in the air.
Do they
I-
have different
like
words?
ozone or ions in the air.
I run to the other altar and I slap my hands in the things, but like my hands are too big, so like
Oh,
the
your hands
first
actually fit
knuckle-
perfectly.
Oh, do they? Oh,
Yeah.
nice. So I slam mine in too, and I also say the word he said. I mimic his voice,
Okay.
just because I'm like, I don't know what
Yeah,
fucking
perfect
word he said.
So yeah, nothing happens because it's already
He already
on.
did it.
Oh.
Okay.
I
Alright.
take my hands out of this one and go over to the other one and just check they're the same words on there.
Okay, so what word do you use to check? Oh,
I mean, I
look,
read them
yeah, they are.
before. So.
They are the same words. Yes.
Right. Okay. And then I go back. I
I
mean,
just stare at you eagerly with my hands on the pedestal.
if we turn it on, then let's lower. Does it
Is
move
the
the
light
rooms
moving
around?
or is it static? Is the light
So yeah, so
or-
there's like a static in the air, like it's very heavy, like right before a lightning storm. So you want to use Logra to lessen or to lower.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, all of you suddenly feel very buoyant, like you weigh less. You notice that the fronds and the palm trees are kind of they're turning upwards instead of going downwards. So like they're moving up a little.
So this is how we get up there. All right.
Oh. I look at
Talina bounces,
yeah.
jumps.
Okay, yeah. So 1/10 your normal weight. So if you jump, roll a d10.
1/10 your weight? Oh my god.
Yep. 6. So you rocket 26 feet into the air with your jump. It is not high enough, however, to see where those upper chambers might be. It's still far above you.
He said Logra was the word that Tristan said.
Yeah.
I say
Low
it again.
grav. Low grav.
Logra.
Lower gravity. Low gravity.
Yeah. So Patty says that word again after
It
Tristan.
doesn't
no.
do anything further.
It doesn't. Okay, I was waiting for us all to just float into the air like ah.
I'll do a concentrated jump.
Okay, so what is the goal? What are you trying to do? Just to get as high as you can?
Yeah, to get as high as I can.
Right. So you rocket 30 feet into the air, and you can see still above more than you can jump, though. You can still see like another 20 feet above you, even ledges high up in the dome.
Are there any edifices or anything coming out of the wall that I could grab onto?
Nothing.
Nothing
It's
at all.
smooth.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Landing from this massive jump is like falling, but you do way less. So what did I say? That you got 30 feet into the air. So roll 3d6. All right, so just take a point of damage.
I'm gonna try some stupid.
Mhm.
I see Talina do the jumping,
Mhm.
and I can do that better.
Yep.
So, because barbarians have a leaping springing ability.
Yep.
So I'm gonna get a running start,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna. It says if I get a running start and can move freely, a upward leap can go 4.5 to 6 feet, which is also it's a 4 plus a d4. Each pip is a half a foot.
Yep.
So 4
right.
plus d4.
So no, what I want you to do is roll 3d10.
Okay. 3d10.
Mm-hmm.
21.
So yeah, you go like a 45 feet up higher than Talina did, and you're still not able to reach that high ledge.
Can I reach the first one at least?
You can't. No, they're both on
Okay.
the same level, same layer.
Okay.
And then you fall.
Yeah.
Roll
Put the
46.
pineapples underneath him so he can land on the pineapple.
Yeah, that'll give him that rocket boost.
46, 15.
All right, just 1 point of damage.
All right. I just kind of land and I giggle a bit and I want to do it again, but I compose myself.
All right, so you both know that there are high up there. There are ledges.
We need an expert at climbing.
I can climb.
I'll look around.
So that's our nature person.
Yeah. Me and Tristan both probably have climb walls.
Actually, yeah. So do you have climb walls, or are you just good at climbing?
I have climb walls.
Okay, yeah, so that's the same. It's climb sheer surface. So anybody can climb, but only thieves and apparently barbarians, because barbarians can do everything. Can climb things that are virtually that there's like no handholds or virtually no handholds.
Yeah, that's who should do it next.
All right.
You know,
Well, if we've got rope, then we can lower it down again afterwards.
Who's the lowest constitution in our party?
I've got a 16.
Who looks the weediest?
Yeah.
Probably
I look the
Tristan.
weediest, definitely.
I've got an 11.
Ooh.
Oh.
Are you, who wants to get thrown?
He's sickly for a dwarf.
I was thinking about that. You and I could just pick up Tristan and Chunky.
Yeah. Who wants to throw? Who wants to get
I
thrown?
will climb. I will climb. Get off. Get off.
I pick Tristan
Give
up.
me a boost. Do that thing. We'll stretch a cloth or something, like a pole or something between us. He can stand on it, and then we'll just fling him up.
Well, we have those we have those palm trees. We can just like do the Looney Tunes thing.
Yeah, we'll just bend it way back, put him at the top.
yeah, I'm gonna
The pineapples are off it, so. Do we want to try and throw, or do we want to just climb?
Well, that was kind of up to the throwee.
I start climbing as quickly as I can out of their reach.
All right. So after the first 10 feet or so, the first 10 feet are easy. The stone, there's lots of gaps you can shove a finger or a toe tip into, but then the walls get really smooth after that. So go ahead, make me a roll. You got to 50 feet is what you have to go. So you get 10 feet easy, but then the next 50 are not. That's so easy.
All right. Where is it? I've just seen it. There it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Easy.
All right. So first roll gets you more than halfway. It's really tricky. Like there's almost nothing that you're able to. I mean, there's the barest cracks that you're able to get just your fingertips into, and your skill alone is what's getting you up here to do this. One more check.
All right. If you insist.
Come on, 100.
Not a problem. You continue to climb until your hands find a ledge, and you pull yourself up, and you're looking into a passageway. Let me open it up for you to see here.
Is this in L33, or are we still in L20 or 32?
Oh, this is from L33 is where everyone else is.
Okay.
If you zoom out a little and scroll up a little, you'll see where you are there, Richard.
The circular room up in the top?
L54. Yeah, I just moved your token up there.
Right. Oh, yeah, so you did. Yeah. Oh. I mean, there's no immediate threats, right?
Correct. Yep. So the ledge that you get your fingers on is right here. That's the ledge.
Okay. Well, I'll shout back down to the others. It's a circular room with stuff in it. And then
you don't see in the dark, so you can't see. You don't know what you're seeing down that hallway.
I will get out a rope.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a
and lower it
torch?
down to the others. I don't want you to throw a lit torch up at me. Thank you.
Oh, I put it away. Is the
lower
rope long enough?
I mean, it's long enough to go part of the way down, so you could jump up and catch it.
So like I said, the first 10 feet I said were easy to climb, and most ropes are 50-foot length. They're either 50 or 100, so we'll say it's at least a 50-foot rope.
Okay.
So you guys can climb the first 10 feet easy enough and then grab the rope.
Oh, so it's only 60 feet up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give people a boost. I'll just like hup, and then
Accidentally propel them into the ceiling.
Yeah, Dunbees doesn't have any aversion to being thrown if that's what it takes.
You're a dwarf, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Say the
dwarf
line.
cycle.
Say the line. Toss me.
Toss me. Come on, toss me.
No, I'll just give everyone like a little alley-oop up to the rope. And then I'll jump up
Yeah.
and grab it.
So they'll say that everybody is. I'll reveal the. You're gonna need room. So there, you're all in this chamber here.
Do we want to light a torch, guys, or do we want to just let Oak go in first and we're all blind? Or dwarves have dark vision, don't they?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can go in.
Yeah, so definitely go check it out. We can give a peek first.
Yeah. So it's a 20-foot long corridor. It runs down or south from the ledge, and it has a slight incline. The dwarf will be able to know this right away. It's about a 25-degree angled up. Then it splits into two 20-foot long corridors. There's about a 10-foot section between each corridor. And they both end in heavy wooden plank doors. They have bronze bands on the doors, so they're bound with bronze. There's some writing carved and glowing gold letters. So the letters are glowing magically like the glyphs on the altars. Tristan,
Are they emitting enough light from the glow for anyone else to see or interfere with dark vision?
No, it's very little, so it doesn't interfere with your dark vision at all. But it is easy for Tristan to read it since Tristan's already made his roll to see if he can read this language. So Tristan, shining in the darkness, in the ancient tongue of the land, beyond these doors lie the tests of the Pharaoh. Turn now from the doom of power and evil from a heartless man. Great and awful is the horror beyond these doors. Yet if you turn away, what lies beyond, ye shall never know. So it's a welcome mat.
Come on in, guys. The water's fine.
If we got this deep, and this is a test from the Pharaoh, Patty's speaking, by the way. He's having his sudden moment of clarity. If
Both
this is
doors
like,
say this, by the way. So
yeah, if these are tests, then I mean, clearly we've not really found any bodies here, so I don't think anyone's gotten this deep in. Maybe this is the way to go.
I mean, if you were a pharaoh who was trying to hide their treasures, would you signpost the way to go?
I mean, a warning is a better way to turn people away from treasure than saying, "Come on in, treasure behind this door."
I mean, I wouldn't hide it behind a door. I'd hide it
So
behind a wall.
is that the ancient equivalent of a white van that says free candy?
Yeah, yeah. Do we want to try just one door, or do we want to split the party 2 and 2, or?
Yeah, that's always a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, what if one is a trap and one isn't?
Especially with such a nice, kind and affable DM such as Bert.
I would never do you harm.
Never.
Hey, it's not like I'm casting lightning bolt on someone in the water, right? So.
Mostly, I just sit back and watch you guys do harm to yourselves. I mean,
Hey, I still have a backup character, so
we do really well with that, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so what are you guys doing?
We gonna do the tests of the Pharaoh?
I say we all
Let's
go
do
through
it.
one
Yep,
door
let's
if we're
do
going to do it. So there was nothing on the door which said use the terms left or right. Was there? There two different doors.
No.
Right.
The glyphs are the exact same writing on both doors. Even like the penmanship, if you want to call it that, since they're carved, look the same.
I mean, that's impressive to be able to get it to exactly match like that. The workmanship. Oh, I suppose it could have been magical. He said, looking at the glowing runes.
Yes.
Somebody pick a door. There's nothing on the doors which indicates which ones.
How many doors are there?
Just two.
2.
Door number what?
Yeah, it's just start and go left or right.
Yeah.
Left. Isn't it always left in a maze? Are you
Yep.
supposed to always
It's
go
always
left?
the same direction.
It
Left
really
or
doesn't
right.
matter. As you open one door, you can look and you can see the other door on the other side. So
Same
yeah,
place.
they go to the exact same place.
Mm.
So what you're seeing, the hall in front of you is well lit. It's vast, majestic. It's 100 feet long, at least 30 feet tall, 30 feet wide. And again, it continues to rise at this roughly 25-degree angle, almost like a stepped pyramid. There's torches attached to the walls, light the hallways, and they're torches. They're burning torches. There's 4 flights of
Oh.
stairs connecting 3 50-foot wide, 10-foot deep landings. There's water that thunders in torrents past both sides of the stairs and go under the landings. At the top of the stairs, there's a semicircular platform, which has a gigantic bronze fist. It is clasped on top of a bronze forearm, upraised into the center of the platform. So it's literally a fist and forearm.
Yay, we're in for a fisting.
Yay! Tuesday night.
So you see how on the map the area next to the stairs is kind of shaded? That's water. So water is flowing
Oh, right, I see.
beneath these landings.
And that's the arrows.
Yeah. So that's the direction of water travel.
And there it'll be as the steps up.
Yep. And so it's a platformed again going up at about a 25-degree slope. So again, it's like you're going up the steps of a pyramid.
So on the water, is it pouring down each tier also, or is it flat all the way?
It's going beneath the platforms.
Yeah, but I'm saying is like say at L56.
It's at an angle. So it has some velocity because it's falling. It's coming at an angle down and underneath each platform.
I just didn't know if like at L56C was it like 20 foot down to the water surface, but yet only 2 foot at
I see what
the
you're
beginning of the stairs.
Actually, you have no idea how deep it runs. You can tell that it runs fast. It's very rapid. And again, it seems to be a fall. So it's falling from the top somewhere down beneath each of these platforms. As Patty turns around, drops trowel, and pees in the water.
That's what I need to do. So
exactly what he's doing. It's canon. It's happening.
All right. Well,
I want to. This just reeks of trap. I'd check the stairs.
Exactly what I was gonna do. Yep.
How deep is the water?
You want to dive in and find out? You really can't see.
No, but I'll try my spear.
Okay, so you put your spear in, and the first thing you notice is it is really rapid. Like your spear is pulled almost down. Yeah. And no, you said it was about a 7-foot long spear. You do not hit bottom.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm checking out the stairs for traps.
Okay, roll a d6.
What? Oh. I find 4 traps.
Okay, so you go forward and you check out the stairs. Stairs in front of you. They seem solid enough. You don't detect any kind of. Actually, go ahead and roll me your trap detecting.
Find remove traps. Yeah.
There's no way that these stairs move. They're solid. These seem to be
magic.
very well, maybe with magic, but there's no mechanical mechanism here.
Okay.
Yep.
I stand on the first one and jump up and down to show the others. Look.
Okay. Well, as you stand on the first one and jump, and you turn around to tell the others. Let's see. Oh wow.
I need to make a quick AFK. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. I need to look up a spell.
Oh, great.
Well, it was nice playing with you guys.
So wait, hold on. Walk me through what just happened leading up to spell trigger.
I went and looked at the steps to make sure to see if they were trapped or not mechanically. They are not. So I stepped on the first step and jumped up and down to show everybody it was fine. At which point the spell triggered.
Did you? You did pass the check. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
All right. Well, while the GM is checking on a spell and we have some people taking a bathroom break, this would be a great time to have some hold music, but we don't have any. So, all right. There we go.
Please hold. Your call is important to us.
That's it. That's all you got.
That's all we got. Okay, we'll
Yeah.
take it. We'll take it. There it is. Core books.
Hey!
Any more, and you'd have to pay for it.
Yes, that's true.
Exactly. Pay me to stop.
All right, here we go. Spells.
Damn, there is no mute option on here to mute an individual participant.
Oh, I can.
Oh,
Yeah, you can just put me back in the waiting
Drop
room.
400 bits now, and we'll silence Dion.
I shall not be silenced.
Here we go. Magic user spells. Okay. Why is it not in the book? Oh, man. Okay. It's one of these where the spell is unique to this module. I got to flip to the end of the module. All right, make me a save versus spell. We'll start with that.
okay, that I can do.
You don't have an encyclopedia magic?
Use 4 rerolls to auto succeed.
No. Roll and fail immediately. Wow, yeah. Okay.
We do have rerolls.
Yes, okay. I will spend 1 as a reroll.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, after
Pretty
that,
good.
we only have 133 left.
I mean, how will they ever succeed? There we go. That is
Hey!
definitely a success.
Okay, that's a success. All right. In which case, roll a d4.
Lose that many limbs. 4.
Okay. So the spell makes you forget. It's literally the name of the spell, but you made a success. So instead of hours, days, or years, it's minutes. So you forget why you're standing on these stairs, turning and looking at your friends. As you've just lost 4 minutes of your memory. So you remember climbing up onto that ledge, and you remember being presented with 2 doors, but now you don't remember why you're standing on these stairs. As out from the topmost stair, so you're at the bottom, the topmost stair, a figure wrapped in linens, a little glowy. The room's well lit, though, remember that. And it doesn't look quite there. Like you can kind of see through bits of it.
I'm not facing that way. I'm facing.
Yeah, but
friends,
everyone else
so-
can see this. So we're in initiative now.
What am I doing here?
With Tristan automatically losing initiative this round, puzzling out what's going on. But the rest of you, why don't we have Dion roll a d6 for your side?
Bop! 4.
A 4. Okay. That's solid.
They get the 4, and we get
A
a
one.
1.
All right, so there is something up there that seems to have affected Tristan somehow, because Tristan looks very confused. What do you do?
I point at it to get Tristan's attention behind him.
Always a good place to start.
While pointing with one hand, I then go and I pull out my long spear and throw it.
Okay.
The long spear is not magical, but I can hit things that can be hit with, I think, a +1 still magical.
Sure. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Bop. Wait. Oh, I should ask this actually. How many feet away is it?
It is 10, 20, 30, 40 feet.
Okay, so I'm going to move forward 10. Well, no, I can't move forward 10 feet. I'll touch the stairs, won't I?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can. Yeah, I mean, but is that really a problem?
Well,
I mean, Tristan's standing right there on that lower stair,
he
just looking
touched
very
the
confused.
stairs and then, yeah, he started acting funny. I think I'd pick up on that, but
Because he's a barbarian.
Would you now?
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to take 10 feet forward,
Mhm.
and then we'll see what happens before I throw it.
Sure.
So
You put your foot on the stair. Nothing.
yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
All right, yeet.
That's gonna miss.
It hits an AC 3.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, what happens is you're pretty sure that should have hit, considering it went through right where his torso is, but it just continues on as if it passed through the figure
And
hit
that's
hit the stairs behind it.
so. That's even if I considered magical with attacking. Okay.
Yeah, I
okay.
mean, you could have swore you hit it, but it
Yeah.
just, it just acted like you didn't, like it just missed or went around or something.
I kind of stare at it and tilt my head a bit in confusion and end my turn.
Okay.
Like,
That tells you that's why I don't throw my spear. See, that happens sometimes.
Anyone else want to do something?
It hasn't done anything, so I'm not doing anything. I'm just watching and waiting.
Just watching and waiting. Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, no, I think I'm watching and waiting too.
Okay. I'm going to assume Oak is also watching and waiting as he's not here to respond.
I assume that I am going after the creature.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. You're not sure what's going on. You actually have to turn around to see what Patty's throwing at. So it goes, and this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt a lot.
Why is Patty throwing a spear at Tristan?
Yeah, I think this is going to hurt a lot. And it's going to be Patty.
I ain't scared.
Are you? Are
I'm
you
not
sure?
scared. I'm not
sure?
scared. I ain't scared no thing.
Okay. Where are... there it is. Okay.
Table flips are so counterproductive in VTT, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Okay, so 5 of these. Okay, so magical bolts of energy streak from the figure's outstretched hand, and again, it seems to be covered in some kind of translucent bandage. D4 plus. Okay.
Like a mummy? No. What would a mummy be doing here?
Take 19 points of damage as magical bolts of force just light your front up, Patty.
All right. I just kind of like cough out a little bit of smoke as I'm blasted.
All right. Now, Tristan, you can do something if you wish.
I go invisible. Pull out one sword, put it in there,
Whoosh.
and then turn around to see what's going on.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So the only aggressive move on your part so far was Patty's throwing of his spear, which resulted in him getting blasted by a bunch of magical bolts. So I'm going to ask for initiative just in case it goes first, but we'll see what happens after that. So, Bill, why don't you roll a d6? And is anyone casting on your side?
Nope. Not me.
You're the only one that can. So.
Nope.
I can technically
Got a
cast.
3.
You can
Control those
technically do
fish.
everything as a
I can
barbarian.
technically command fish.
It does go first.
Oh no.
So it's going to continue to pound on Patty.
Okay.
Let's see. What does it want to use this time?
Bring it.
Okay.
Pounding Patty. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I saw that movie.
The innuendo is just large in this game. I mean, that's just how it is.
Just like me.
Yeah. Okay. So this is gonna hurt a lot.
Bring it. Hurt me.
Very sorry,
more.
I'm back. But if there's damage, I can still be AFK.
Oh, I'm being hurt. Not you. I'm the only one who's been aggressive so far, so it's apparently aggressive
right.
to me.
Well, this might be the end of Patty.
Nah. Maybe.
As a stroke of lightning hits you for 29 points of damage.
Oh, no save?
No save.
Wow. Okay.
Ouch.
All right. I'm good. I'm still okay. I'm still in it.
Oh wait, no. You do get a save. It's save for half. So it's against Dragon Breath. It's basically
weapon.
yeah.
That's one of my better saves.
Yeah, there you go.
And where did the lightning originate from?
That is not gonna save.
I'll do one reroll. I'm gonna try. Bob? Hey.
All right,
Okay,
so
so
take
it's
14.
14. Okay,
Yeah.
so oh god. Okay.
So
Was that exactly half, or was that?
no, I'm giving you the benefit. So that 14.
Okay, so I was at 61 minus 14. Math is hard this late in the day for me. 47. Okay, we're good.
Okay. So what did it? There's a figure at the top of the stair, dressed in bandage, and it's not quite solid. Like it looks a little translucent. Patty is the only one that made an aggressive move toward it by throwing his spear, and it's retaliated so far only against Patty. So that's its turn. What do you guys want to do?
I was going to shout out, nobody be evil. Forget evil in your heart. Sort of what the door said. Don't do things.
Does the invisible thief ready to stab you in the back?
Oh, the
You know
door had
the,
instructions. Oh,
Yeah, the meme with the monkey dude that's like looking back then looking forward again. That's me when he says, "Don't be evil."
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Teach me your instructions.
Yeah, remember back when Google had the tagline "Don't do evil" and then they dropped it suddenly?
Don't do unnecessary evil.
But how can I not do evil if they keep making evil people so sexy?
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Evil sex is the best sex, I hear.
Yeah.
Now, when you say Patty was aggressive, was it like trying to attack or just walking?
Patty threw a spear at it.
Yeah.
It was just floating there. At the top of the
Tristan
stairs.
took a step onto the stairs and then just seemed to forget where he was, but that's all that happened to Tristan.
Do we have any way to fly or levitate or anything like that?
Yes.
Kind of.
Maybe.
Kind of.
I mean, yes, definitely. Somebody has it.
Do we still feel lightweight in here?
No.
No. You know what I'm gonna do for my turn?
Mhm.
I'm gonna slowly walk backwards out the door.
Okay.
Moonwalk.
Yeah, I just moonwalk out the door and just like I go around like off to the side so I'm out of the door frame, and then you just see Patty slowly like tilt his head into the doorway, peeking like just his eyes, like his head is sideways and he's just
As the strains of Billie Jean plays in the background, but we're not going to play ASCAP for that, so you're just going to have to imagine it. Yeah, okay, so the barbarian slowly slinks back and out the door. What's everyone else doing?
Watching Patty, wondering what the hell's going on.
What is there like a creature attacking her? Or?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
figure
Yeah,
dressed
so-
in bandages at the very top of the stair that
Yeah.
Tristan still has a foot on. He's on the very bottom stair.
And does it appear to be following Patty, like at least with its gaze, or like it's
Yes,
going to
absolutely. It
chase?
seems to be fixated. Well, his gaze is following Patty, but it's not moving from where it is.
Tristan, see if you can walk past it while it's looking at Patty.
Well, I mean, it's all the way up there, so. I mean, I will step
It's
onto
only
the
like
next step.
30 feet from the first stairs, so.
So I'm sorry. Are you stepping up or are you backing
I am
off?
going up the stairs. Yes,
Going
so I'm going
up
to step on
the
the next
stairs.
one and see if there is another spell.
No, it's
on the
fine.
next
No,
one.
you take a step up. Nothing seems to happen.
Well, I will slowly make my way up then.
Okay, so we'll say if you're going slowly, you can take an action to get about halfway up the stair.
Yeah.
You can get a better look at this creature now. It's humanoid. It's wrapped in bandages. It's got a gold circlet on its brow. Some of the cloth is coming off, and you can see like a skull-like visage beneath it. But more importantly, it's translucent. Like you can see through it in places.
Ah, it's the ghost of a mummy. Yeah, I relay information back down to everybody for my turn.
Does it
Okay.
appear to notice him or give a mind?
Oh yeah, if his eyes follow him, but there's not any.
I am invisible, by the way, so.
Its eyes follow you,
Okay, yep.
but it doesn't seem to be taking any kind of action.
It knows I'm
Maybe
here.
because it's already had its turn. Maybe not. Maybe not. Anyone else doing anything?
I'm watching and waiting to see if that thing comes down the stairs, like to chase Patty or something. I'm going to attack it. Otherwise, I'm kind of just waiting to see what kind of
Yeah.
traps and shenanigans happen.
Okay, so
Are we like on some, like, is there a sheer drop off somewhere to like below, or we're like in another part where there's not a sheer drop off?
well, okay, you're at the bottom of a stair. Okay, and to either side of the stair, there's water that runs beneath each of these platforms. Talina's already checked it to see that the water is very fast moving, and she has no idea how deep it is, other than it's 7 feet deep. So you guys are again at the bottom of a stair. The stair goes up a good 30 feet into a platform. The creature, whatever it is at the top of the stair on the platform above you. Is there a sheer drop off where you are now? No, not unless you want to go diving in the water.
But the water will negate the electricity. So do that, Patty.
The water's also like, isn't it like really fast?
You watched Talina stick her spear in it, and her spear was kind of jerked, like as soon as she put it in. So it's moving very fast, very fast.
Yeah.
So Dunby and Thyber are just kind of waiting to see what happens.
Yeah, I've got
really
my two-hander out and ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Dunby's really like, I don't know, he's kind of thinking about trying to calculate if he can run up there and knock the mummy over into the water.
You want to do that?
Not right now, no.
Okay.
because the
You're thinking. You're thinking.
top.
It's a fairly good clip going up those stairs. I mean, so like system wise, it would take you all of your movement to get up there, and you could not attack at the end. It would be a full movement to get up there.
Right, so I'd
But
have
what
to,
if he
like,
was thrown?
That's
Yeah.
different. Although that's not, you're not in a low gravity area now, so you would be throwing a very portly dwarf. What's Talina doing? Anything?
I'm watching it. I'm
You're just watching.
fixed. Yeah, I got spirit at the ready, but I'm watching.
Okay. So all right. Sounds good then. So on its turn, cast a spell. No immediate effects.
No visual effects.
Nope, nothing.
Mm.
So until someone, so what we're going to do is we're going to exit combat until someone actually decides to do an aggressive action. So you see it cast something, Tristan. You see its hands move in a way that you've seen Fig Jam and others do so often.
I've never
But
seen Fig Jam do it.
yeah,
Can I
but
recognize
nothing.
the casting?
What's that?
Can I recognize the casting?
No.
Master.
I make my way up to
Okay.
it.
You take a step. You take a step. Take another step. Take another step. And you know you're moving forward, but you don't seem to be going anywhere.
It's one of those.
It's an
Oops.
escalator.
I turn around and try to walk up it backwards.
Okay. You do that, and you just don't seem to be making any
I still
headway.
don't get anywhere. Okay, fine.
Since
Just checking it's
Tristan's
not really-
facing towards me at this point as he goes backwards up the stairs, do I see him going
Tristan,
up the stairs?
Tristan appears to be moving, but the stairs seem to be increasing as he's
Okay.
moving.
Okay. So
What
I
about the
kind of
other
watch
stairs?
him and sorry. I just ask him like, what did the door say? Because I'm staring at it and I can't read it.
You can't read it.
I will repeat it verbatim to him. Prompts GM.
DM's going back to that page.
Yeah,
Hey, Talina, do we have some of those little grenade fruits?
We have
You have one. You have one. Big issue.
We have one. And
Yeah, you detonated one and you harvested one.
Okay.
So beyond these doors lie the tests of the Pharaoh. Turn now from the doom of power and evil from a heartless man. Great and awful is the horror beyond these doors. Yet if you turn away, what lies beyond ye shall never know.
Turn away. Okay, what was the first turn away line? Turn away.
That was
Evil and
from so the first turn was beyond these doors lies the test of the Pharaoh. Turn now from this doom of power and evil.
turn now from this doom of power and evil. Okay.
You're a barbarian. Why are you thinking?
Well, he's just like he saw like the stair thing and like it's not attacking anyone else right now, so he's really
third
confused.
attack this round.
Patty's used to just like beat the pulp out of shit and ask questions later, but now he's asking questions now. Like
Sometimes a warning is just a warning and not a riddle, too.
yeah. So what I'm gonna do at this point, Patty's gonna go back to the other door
Mhm.
and open that door and just
Okay.
walk in just innocently.
Yeah, there's nothing magical about it. You just exit one door and you come through the other door.
Yep.
And
He's just
it's like that
pretending
Grandpa Simpson line where you just gotta
Yes.
back out one door.
yeah, he's just like pretending he never came here, like a new person in the new door, and just like starts ascending. It's just casually, nothing unusual here. Just climbs up the stairs.
Well,
I'm not making
Yeah.
progress, am
So
I?
yeah, Tristan, you continue to walk and you're just not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
But nothing else is happening.
I turn so that I'm sideways on and try to walk up the stairs that way. I get down
And
on my
what's-
knees and try to crawl up. I just
How
try various
far
different
is, or how deep are the stairs? Like, could it be jumped to the next level?
No, it's a long. I said it would take an entire double move to get up there, so it's like 60 top to bottom.
It's only 60 top to bottom. Okay. And I'm not making progress as I go up.
Well, you just said you went out one door and came through the other. What are you doing after you come through the
Oh,
other
I
door?
started ascending.
You started descending.
Ascending,
You get to about the point where Tristan is, and then you just walk and walk and walk. Tristan still looks like he's ahead of you, but you're not making any more progress, and he's not making any more progress.
I start moving faster to try and catch up to Tristan.
Ooh, you start moving faster, and Tristan seems to get further away.
Like ahead of me?
Yeah.
I stop and I like kind of like he scratched my head a bit, and I kind of just sit right there and just start thinking. That's it. That's it for me
Okay.
for now. Patty's like muttering to himself under his breath and like making motions with his hand and like doodling in the dust on the stairway, like trying to make like a little like drawing of him and the stairs. I'm gonna roll an intelligence check
Okay.
because maybe I'll get lucky and have dumb luck. Nope.
All right. Well, seeing as people are doing things to like, I become visible again, so everybody can see where I am. Except,
What?
hey,
Oh.
here I am, and I can't go
Actually,
any further up these stairs. so-
Actually, while you were on the stairs, you saw Patty looking right at you, like he saw
Oh.
you.
So I could see him. Okay.
Yes.
I just forgot he was invisible.
What's above us?
More stairs.
No, I mean the roof. Is it stone? Is it glass?
Oh, you actually can't see the roof. It's way, way high. Kind of like how high the roof was for you to get here.
Ow.
Okay. Hmm.
So if people can see me when I'm on the stairs,
Mhm.
we're walking up there. I hate to do something as cliche and as crap as this. I disbelieve the illusion. I hate that. I think that our senses are being fooled by this, and we are actually making progress,
Oh
etc.
my god. I
Make
can
me
do
an
that.
intelligence check.
I can do that.
Oh, is that one of your special barbarian?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't you have a bonus to
Illusion.
that?
I have a detect illusion at 25%.
Right.
Well, yeah,
So
that's-
Tristan, it's not that it's an illusion. You
Okay.
are being affected by magic here, but you're able to work out what the magic is. You only think you're moving forward. You're in fact just walking in place.
I'm on a treadmill. Okay. So
So the illusion of the distance and all of that is the illusion part of it.
yeah.
But the magic is mind altering, making you think that you're taking one step in front of the other, where you're just really
Oh.
raising your feet and putting it down, raising your feet and putting it down.
I have a question. I have a
Yeah,
ring
so
of-
you realize what you're doing now, Tristan. So you can just not do that.
Good, because I couldn't see a way out of that.
I have a ring of free action.
It doesn't help because
It
it's
doesn't.
affecting
Okay.
you. It just means you're going to run in place faster.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will shout at everybody else. Hey, that's specifically Dion anyway. That's Patty. There we go. Like, just think you can move and you can. You're not actually moving.
I stop for a minute and I sit there and I'm like, I'm not actually
Yep.
Move
moving.
without thinking.
You
should be
need
able to do that.
be able to disbelieve the illusion before you can break out of it, though. Tristan has, so you can make that comical long step.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, doggy. I just stepped on my doggy. Oh, I
Oh.
didn't know you were down there, buddy.
So would this grant me another intelligence check?
Yes, and you can, if you've got a better percentage with the disbelieve illusion, you can do that.
Well, I don't have disbelieve illusion. It's just detect.
illusion. No,
Oh.
you need to make an intelligence check then.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's already told you that it's an illusion, so you just have
Yeah.
to accept it now.
Nope. I'm like, I can move. See? And I start running in place again. I get up and start running in place.
Tristan,
I'm
the other thing you
moving.
realize is that you had sheathed the sword, and that's why you were visible.
Did I?
Or the other way around, I guess, is how it works.
Yeah,
I forget
sheathed it
how
in the
to.
other-
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it's sheathed in the same scabbard, it is. So I take it out and put on. I swap
Yep.
swords in scabbards.
So you become
I had
invisible
done
again
that automatically without
Yeah.
even. Oh,
without really thinking about it.
okay. Well,
Can you just like
Well, I
grab
walk
my
up the rest of the
hand
steps.
and-
Yeah, so Tristan disappears after telling you this, Patty, and Tristan, you walk up the rest of the way.
Don't disappear! Don't leave me!
You do notice, though, that the thing at the top of the stairs can still see you invisible and is tracking you. So roll a d6.
Okay, where's there? Right. Yeah, 4. Yeah.
goes first. Okay, so what do I want to use on you now?
Nothing, because I'm making no aggressive actions towards it.
Okay.
Or possibly death.
You disbelieved its illusion. That's aggressive. Passive aggression is still aggression.
I'm simply
Make
chambering.
me a save versus magic.
Save versus magic.
Yep.
I don't know what that is. Paralyze, poison, and death.
Oh, that's
Petrification, polymorph.
No.
Wands, staves, and wands. Breath
No.
weapon. Spells.
Spells, yeah. Save versus spells.
Yeah. Oh. No.
We have rerolls.
Do I want to spend another one?
Don't we have a bunch?
Yeah, I mean, we've only got 190 or whatever it was. So, I have to conserve, just in case. Alright, I will spend
133.
another one. Okay.
132 now.
130. Oh, it's even worse than I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
This one roll.
All right. So what happens is you feel a force basically push you or shove you like right below the knees, almost like someone's pulled a carpet from beneath you. But you catch yourself and you keep from falling down the stairs. You do like a little hop skip and you're fine.
And nobody saw. Oh well.
No one saw. All right, your turn. What do you want to do?
Walk up the rest of the stairs.
Okay, you get to the top. You are face to face with this creature. We're still in initiative, effectively combat, just the two of us because they can't see you.
I made it to the top. I might
Is
die.
Is the one still eyeballing Tristan?
No. Oh well, you don't know who he's eyeballing. He's not eyeballing Patty anymore, though.
I wonder if I'd be able to just walk up the stairs.
Well, let's find out. Let's have everybody initiate this round. Then let's Jeff, roll a d6 for your side.
All right.
Are you casting, Jeff?
No.
All right. It goes first. It goes on a 2. So let's see what's in its bag of tricks this round. Huh. That's an interesting spell.
I don't like hearing that, Bert.
But it is. It's interesting.
I'm scared.
All right. Make me a save versus spell again.
Again?
Yeah.
All right.
Who? Tristan or?
Just Tristan.
Okay.
Yep, traditional fail on the first
Yeah.
roll. Do I spend another reroll to try and
Do it.
succeed? Or
It's up
Do
to
it.
you. You notice, like, it chose to just do something innocuous to you the last time, perhaps because you didn't try violence.
Yeah. I spend a reroll. It's on it.
Got you. Oh, you said sod it. Oh my
Sixes.
god. I'm so happy.
Is that a pass or a fail?
That's a pass.
Okay.
Maybe later we can get him to tell us to piss off.
Yes.
Okay.
Do the,
Bunch of wankers, piss off.
Actually,
backwards
upon
sign.
reading the spell, you get no saving throw.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so what happens then is just
so we get the
everything
reroll
seems
back.
to be moving really fast around you. You've been slowed, so you can only act every other round. This would be the first round. So like you can perform an action this round, but then you can't the next round, and then you can again the round after. So everything around you seems to be speeding up as you yourself are slowing down. That is its action. You guys don't see Tristan, so you have no idea what's happened up there. Jeff, did you say you were casting? If so, casting goes first.
No, I'm not.
You're not casting. Okay, what do you
I
guys
thought
do?
I could always see him. Don't I have a ring?
True sight.
Oh yeah.
You do see him. Yes.
Patty tells everyone as they start trying to ascend the stairs, like, just believe that you can move and you can move.
Does Tristan look in trouble from my vantage point?
Tristan looks like he is doing an awesome breakdancing routine where he's playing, he's just moving
Looks like
very
Star Lord
slowly.
right now having a dance off.
There you go. But he looks fine.
Okay.
I look at Tybor, and Talina looks at Tybor and says, 3 more spells, then we go in.
Okay.
Have him run out his spells. That's a perfect strategy.
Nod.
Go get him, Patty.
Yeah, so you can try and figure it out every round. So, Dion, if you want to make another intelligence check, if you pass it, then you can move 1 foot in front of the other instead of just up and down.
Would my true sight aid in that?
No, because it's
Yes!
affecting your mind. You
High
see,
success.
okay, no problem. You can move.
I move my full movement up the stairs, which is I was already
You won't
10
be able
feet
to attack at the end, but you will be able to get up
I
there.
don't want to attack. I tried to attack
You're up
before,
there.
and that
Yeah.
ended bad. Yeah,
You're
I
taking
get
a
up
full
there.
move. You're up there.
Yeah, I'm up there.
You just push Tristan aside.
I look at the mummy and I kind of pick up my long spear and put it on my back because it's like probably on the ground there somewhere.
Okay.
And I just sorry.
Do you say that?
Yes.
Okay. Technically, I can't respond yet. Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and try to just walk up the stairs like I've seen everybody else doing.
Okay. You need to make that intelligence check. Otherwise, you just start marching in place.
Is there any kind of bonus since he was telling us to?
In that you get to make the intelligence check.
Okay.
Because it's still magic. It's still affecting your
Sure,
mind.
okay.
You make it, no problem.
Yep, that's a high
If you
success.
take a full
feeling.
action, you can get all the way up there with Patty.
Okay.
Right. So you're up there. What's Talina and Dunby doing?
I'm holding.
You're going to hold at the bottom? Dunby, how about you?
I'm gonna walk up the stairs.
All right. Make me an intelligence check.
All right. Let's see here.
You can just roll a d20, just
Yeah,
equal
I've
to
got
or
a
lower.
10, so I'm,
Yep.
even. Nope.
I mean, you hit the first stair and you think you're walking, but you just don't seem to be getting anywhere. You can try again every round or until the spell expires.
But you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a
Yes.
woman's man. No time to talk.
You are strutting in place, in fact.
I like it.
All right. So that was round Oak. Roll me a d6. Hey, it goes first. Followed quickly by you. It goes first by responding to Patty saying, "It's all right." That's the usual response. That's his action.
That's it?
That's
I
his action.
could my friends come too? I kind of motion to them down there.
All right. Is anyone going to attack it? Well, actually, I mean, anyone with ranged weapons has the possibility of attacking it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm.
Unless
I'm
it looks like I
trying
need
walk
to.
up the stairs.
Yeah. Well, if nobody attacks it, we will dump initiative for now until someone takes an aggressive action. Yeah, it just kind of crosses its arms and it just waits. It's like if they can make it up here, then whatever.
Can I help?
It's speaking your language, by the way.
Yeah.
The first thing it did was cast comprehend languages. It was
Oh,
its
okay.
first spell.
Can I help them?
Give me just 1 second. I need to put my pup out.
Okay.
You need to go out, buddy. You need to go out. You can go out. Come on. Oh, good boy.
I'm literally thinking I just want to walk down, grab one of you by the hand, and just pull you up the stairs.
Do it.
Out intelligenced by a barbarian.
I was just
Ow.
thinking about that before. I wanted you to just pull me up when you got through. I ask if I can go help.
What's your intentions here?
I'm gonna grab them and pull them up the stairs.
No. I mean here.
We want to free the Pharaoh. He asked for help, and we're here to help.
You're here to loot the temple, right? Yes.
Well,
Now we have a problem because I'm like cursed into the afterlife to not allow people to rob the temple. It's a crap job, and literally my heart's not into it. And he pulls open his rib cage, showing that he has no heart and no internal organs.
That's cool. But he goes, but we're turning away from power and evil because we're doing this for good, for the land and for the Pharaoh's lost soul.
Maybe so, but you're still looting the temple, and you know how curses work. I can't let you loot the temple.
Well, if you can't let us loot, what if you just gave it to us? Then it's not looting; it's a gift.
This is
Ooh,
true.
he thinks about that for a minute.
This is
Then
true.
you'd be free from your curse.
Patty does like
he
presents. It's Patty's birthday.
He drops the spell. Dundee, you suddenly lurch forward as you take that step you've been trying to take.
All right.
Do we
I'm gonna
literally
continue
just
on
beat this by
upstairs.
asking them to give it to us as a gift? Oh my god.
Nice.
Did we do this? Oak, if this is what finishes the module, I swear to God.
Oh, shit, it's just me being a smartass. Like, I never thought of it that way. Sure, this is all yours. Now I can die in peace.
Yeah, he actually does something like that. So what he says, he
Oh, shit.
roots around, and he hands you a pile, like it wasn't a bag. Bag's long since disintegrated, of old pieces of gold. He says, "This is my loot." Said,
Oh,
"Are we done?"
We don't want that. We want the staff, the gem, and what was the third item?
Oh, you want the crown jewels? Well, see, I can't give those to you.
Can you tell us where they are or how to get there?
Just points up. And I got to tell you, each one of these landings is kind of a death trap. There's more of us here that are cursed to protect this tomb. This is strange vernacular you folks have in the future, I'm guessing.
Are they cool like you?
Oh, no. I'm afraid I'm the only one with sentience. The rest of them are pretty much golems, I guess.
So I can beat the crap out of them.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, you can try and beat the crap out of me. And he kind of...
Oh, I don't want to hurt you.
No, go ahead. Land your best one right here.
I threw a spear through you.
Come on, you lightweight.
I threw a spear through you.
So if we take your loot there, will you be able to rest?
I don't know.
Can you heal me?
Could I and will I?
Well, you're just here to stop looters. We're not looting you, so you could heal me.
I could, but to be honest, in life, I was kind of a bastard.
Yeah, but you don't have to be a bastard forever.
I don't have to be a bastard. What if I like being a bastard?
Well, be a bastard for eternity afterwards. Think of this as your one good act to reason that to be an asshole after this, after we leave, to the next people.
I see.
Or maybe your curse will be broken when you give us the loot. Who knows? I don't know. Do you want to gift it to me and maybe I can just gift it back if you don't disappear? Because I don't want it.
He goes like he's gonna dump the pieces of gold into your hand. What do?
I take it. I receive it.
He disappears.
Goodbye. I'll never forget you. What was his name?
He never told you.
No, nobody got his name. Oh, I kind of just sit there and look at him like, well, I mean, he passed on. I think this would honor his memory if we keep it, right? Should I just throw it in the water? And I motion my hands over the water real quick. Is anyone stopping me? He's like,
All right. Yeah, so he motioned ahead of you. So like you guys are now on here, let me move some tokens around. I need like 2 more monitors, really. Okay, so you guys have made it to this landing. This is the landing where the spectral mummy was. And now he's told you that on each landing that there is a guardian.
Oh, I thought he was right at the very top. Oh, okay.
Nope.
Right, that's...
I don't know about you guys, but I'm hurt really bad. Do we want to take a nap here? Because as long as we're not progressing, I don't think anything's gonna attack us.
You look fine.
Makes sense.
Like,
Well, remember
coughing
though
up
that
blood.
this isn't modern D&D. So like even if you did rest, you're only going to get back a couple of hit points. That's not going to do you a lot of good.
Oh, I'll get 12. At
Sorry,
least.
sorry,
Whoa.
Barry.
You will want to rest. Let's go get on.
I mean, I can just use a couple rerolls to heal if you don't mind me plucking a couple. Do you guys mind if I just use a couple of...
I don't care.
I'm okay.
What
with
is
that.
it? Is it 2 to heal a hit die?
Let me roll that banner.
If you were gonna do it, then I'd say we all take one again, because
100
I need
bits
a
for
lot
one
more than
character,
one.
200 for all.
It might as
200
well
for
as anybody
all.
else because I'm still 18 down myself.
Then take the 200 bits and do
Yeah.
all heal.
So we'll do one all heal. So we're at 128. So I'll roll a hit die real quick for me for that. Nice.
Nice.
12 plus 8 is 20.
Wow.
It's so broken. I almost feel bad that I picked this. At first, I was just like, I've never been a barbarian ever, so I should try this.
I'm 8 down still, so if you need more.
Yeah,
Right
I'm
down.
not down at all.
Jeez.
Is anyone else still hurting?
Yeah, I am.
Yep.
Pretty.
So
Alright,
Talina's
let's-
still at the bottom of the stair,
Oh,
looking to see what's going on.
Yeah, I
till you
wave
know
her
it. Come
up.
on.
Okay, you guys want to spend a second batch of 4 to heal again?
It's just 200, wasn't it?
For the first time, but now if we want to do it again, it's another 4 rerolls because it's 50 bits a reroll. So 200. Yeah, 4 rerolls.
Okay.
I thought it was
I
just
say-
party-wise was just 200 or flat.
Yeah, 200 flat for everyone to regain 1 hit die.
Right.
Yep, 1 hit die. Yep.
Yeah. So I'll do it again because at least 3 of us are hurt, right?
I am full now.
yes.
I'm 6 plus 14, so I'm basically full. I'm good now after that.
Yeah.
Woo!
If
I am over
anyone-
half hit points.
If anyone wants to use individuals to heal, let me know and I'll just tack it off. I just feel like we need this before these fights. Sorry.
All right. So what are you guys doing? Talina, do you join them?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. So everybody's at that first landing then. So looking up, the steps going up are about the same, another 60 feet up at a roughly 25-degree angle onto another platform. The water continues to go through at high speeds beneath the platform. You don't really see anything up there, though. And remember, the area is fairly well lit. And even so, you're really not seeing anything up on that platform.
So it might be. Does Oak see anything? Because he has true sight.
True sight.
Not to ask for Oak, but
No, that yeah.
Actually, no, that's,
Help me
that's
remember.
good. So what? So true sight doesn't allow you to see anything that's naturally obscured. But I will say this: you notice that the farthest extremities of the landing are in deep shadow. So
I'll point that
the
out.
lighting doesn't fully light that whole area.
Yeah, something's cloaking this areas here
Yeah.
and there.
Now your vision for being an orc is ruined because of how much light is everywhere else. So you can't tell if there's like heat signatures there.
What you can do is shoot an arrow up there, a fire arrow.
Smart thinking wins the day a lot of times.
And if you have a big enough bow, a lit torch can be a fire arrow in a pinch.
Or just throw it up there.
Yeah, you can throw the torch up there.
Those of you that are strong, 60-foot pitch isn't that far.
Yeah. Big boys.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, fireball.
Yeah. If only.
It's Brendan's department.
Mm-hmm. He's being contrary now with the ring of contrariness. He's being contrary to the point of not being with you. So
Yeah.
he stepped off into his side dimension.
Is there a set area that's darknessed out? Or is it
It's just how the
multiple
light is
areas?
falling. It's just the two extreme corners of the landing. So in other words, it doesn't look like magically created darkness. It's just the lights are not situated, so they light up the extreme corners.
Is there a central part of that darkness I can focus on and try and detect magic?
Yours relies on sight, so like even if there was something magical there and you can't see it, you can't detect it.
Okay. Yeah, it applies to items or spells. Okay.
Yeah, you have to be able to see it and kind of examine it to be able to do anything, though.
Okay.
Let's have two people throw torches, and then our two biggest guys charge it. Each one on each staircase.
Will a torch stay lit if we throw it?
Yeah, generally they do.
All right, I'll light
There's
a
only
torch.
lanterns that have a chance of going out.
I'll light a torch and get ready to yeet it.
Do you mind if I check the stairs again first to make sure there's no mechanical traps here? Because I don't want
Sure.
to run all
Do
the way
that.
up.
Let's see that roll.
I mean, and I'll also point out there was magic on the stairs as well, even before the
Mhm,
mummy appeared. So,
mhm.
or whatever it was. So be careful, everybody.
Setup.
Success.
Success. Okay. Again, they're very solid, cut out of stone. There's nothing mechanical involved here. You're sure of that. Of course, if you'd rolled a critical fail, I'd also say you're completely sure that.
I think about licking the steps.
So, do you light a torch and cast, Dion?
If we send two guys up, this is out of character. If we send two guys up, that's two saving throws. So it's a chance somebody may make it.
Yeah.
If we only send one guy up and he fails, then nobody goes up. Nothing happens.
And as I said, it's 60 feet. You're throwing up at a roughly 25-degree angle. You have plenty of strong guys that can make that throw fine. I'm just going to ask for just a missile attack roll to see if you land on target, and that's pretty much it. So if you want to yeet it from where you are, or you can take Jeff's advice and run and throw, however you want to do it.
I'll yeet it from where I am.
Okay.
It's
D20.
D20.
It's making a ranged attack roll. You just need to hit an AC 10 just to be on target. And even if you're not, you might still get it good enough.
We're gonna
But remember, the thing I was saying too is the shock of it all, right?
Yeah.
So you throw it, and you follow it up with the charge.
So ignore the damage and everything. This is just with the modifier and all that. 21.
Yeah, you're right on target. Now, are you charging as you throw it, or are you just going to wait and see what the light shows?
I just wait to see if it lights anything.
The torch goes end over end as it flies through the air. It lands on the ground. It sparks a bit, but it stays lit, showing you clearly a corner with nothing but a pile of sand in it.
A pile of sand in a
Pile of
corridor
sand.
or a corner?
Corner. Yep. So you've lit up the one end of the platform completely, and it's a pile of sand. Fairly large pile of sand, but a pile of sand.
Okay. I don't like that pile of sand.
It looks at you funny.
Yeah.
Tells you how abrasive it is, and when it gets in your cracks, you'll never get it out.
Oh no.
Okay, so Talina will take the other torch, throw it, and on the opposite side, on the opposite end of the staircase, charge up.
Yep. And you're going to charge as you throw it. Okay, so go ahead and give me a missile attack roll. And if you charge up again 60 feet, it's going to take your full action to get up there. It's not on target. Roll a d8. It's fine. It ends up getting close enough to light up the corner. Same thing. Big pile of dirt. You continue your charge.
I'm going.
Okay. In which case, when you get to the top, roll me a d6. Okay, you're not surprised.
Come on, warriors.
Oak, roll me a d6. Initiative.
Boo.
On a 2, the sand, as probably Patty suspected, starts to form into 2 roughly humanoid shapes of men wielding long curved swords, also made out of sand, although the sand seems to be kind of compressing so that it's very tight, very solid. And both of them presented with Talina rushing up the stairs. They form in front of you and they both strike out at you.
Okay.
So 2d20s. What's your armor class?
Let's see here. I think I'm a 5.
They both missed. Never mind.
Okay.
But what I'm going to say is they're forming. They're not quite formed all the way up as Talina hits the top of the stairs. And so their attacks are clumsy, but you're confronted with 2 humanoid beings made of compressed sand. Their features are completely smooth. You see like indents where eyes would be, like just an indent where a nose and mouth would be, but they still look quite dangerous. It's your guys' actions. Talina, you're right there. What do you want to do?
Run. Continue running. Get
Up.
on the next set of stairs, but not
Ooh.
all the way. 1/3 of the way.
Okay.
I want
Okay, well,
if I can.
okay. A flaming sheet of fire erupts from the step. You take like 4 steps up, and it just comes up from beneath the step, engulfing you in fire. Make me an intelligence check.
Now I get a +2 for fire and electricity.
Just give me an intelligence check, just
All right.
straight up.
Let's see here. Oh. I got a 10 intelligence.
Fail. Okay. In which case, you say you've got a bonus against fire and electricity?
Yeah, the druidic bonus.
Okay, so take 8 points of damage from the fire as it erupts beneath you, and you have to take a step back. And you're not able to continue forward, so you're standing in front of this just blazing wall of fire in front of you. That's your action. Who's next?
I'll go.
Okay. Let me move Talina so that she is on the step right here. Okay. What are you doing, Patty? It's going to take, again, your full action to get up there 60 feet. Unless you want to do a ranged weapon.
Well, I have a higher movement. What is my movement? Let's see. My base is 15. What's that mean? 75 is my normal, it says.
Okay, I'll let you charge. If you want to charge, you can charge. So you can do a full move, and at the end of that, make an attack. You're just going to be at a minus to your AC on the next action.
I don't think I want to do... well, do I want to... Okay, so guys, table talk real quick. I was thinking of throwing my water skin on the sand creature to waterlog it and then smash it.
That was the conclusion I was also coming to.
Yeah.
Or something about trying to get them in the water, but I'm imagining with like a sand creature, I'm going to try and hit it, and it's going to be like, oh, nope, I'm soft here now. But
Who
Is
knows?
that what Patty would do, though? Think of the way you always play Patty.
He also did see it form from
doing all the
sand,
thinking
though.
You did.
Yeah, I saw it form from sand. So like he knows how to deal with sand from like desert life so far. So it's just that like curiosity of, and also he's still apprehensive about fighting, even though the previous dude just said like, no, you better beat the fuck out of them. But he's
Well,
still like,
Patty, also know that while water can move sand around, it doesn't dissolve it and can compact it. So maybe
I'm gonna say
make
if you're
it
having to
harder.
have this much of a conversation,
Yeah.
Patty just stops and thinks this round, and that's what you're doing.
yeah, I'm gonna like ascend at a normal rate,
Okay,
but I'm
then
being
you can get to the top.
cautious.
Okay, then you think as you get to the top, then you're at the top now.
Yeah,
Who's next?
because I don't want to
I'll
leave
attack
Toledo
him.
alone.
Okay, so
Hey,
you're
you
gonna
know, I
do a
have room to
melee.
charge. I've got 12 movement.
You've got a 12 movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You're again. You're going to be a minus AC for their first attack against
That's
you,
fine.
but
And
yep,
there's 2 of them.
there are 2 of them.
Are their backs to him, or are their
No.
backs to me?
No. They're actually, once you took a step on the stairs, they just completely ignored you.
I'm gonna do 1 on each.
So their backs are to you,
Nice.
Jeff.
All right.
You're going to do an attack on each.
Yeah,
Okay,
1 on each.
go ahead.
First one. We've got no giant strengths or anything like that, right?
Nothing.
11 will hit.
You only need to hit an
AC
AC
2.
10. You're using a sword. Your
Yep.
sword slices right through the sand pile and has the same effect as cutting through sand. It does nothing.
Okay. On my second swing, can I turn and hit with the flat?
You can. Hitting the flat in the blade in first edition is essentially subdual damage, but
Hey, as long as it
go
goes
ahead.
unconscious.
Yep, go ahead. Well, constructs don't go unconscious.
Right.
But
They break.
Yeah, 15 will hit. That's
Yep.
-2.
Okay, I'm going to say, yeah, that does more. It knocks out a big section of sand, which seems to do damage to it.
And I'll yell out to everybody, hit him with something blunt.
I stare at my long spear. No.
Mhm.
Oh,
Uh,
blunt.
Something you do notice, though, is that pile of sand that you knocked off. So you've got a pretty big sword, right?
It's a 2-hander.
Yeah, so like the blade is like a good 4 or 5 inches across. And so you knocked a bar that thick right out of its middle, and that sand just kind of fell off to the side. You see that the sand that fell off of it is starting to form into a miniature version of this creature.
Oh, geez.
Nice.
All right, so that's both of your attacks. Thyber, who wants next?
I'm just going to run up the stairs.
All right, yeah, you don't have any special movement, so you get to the top of the
Right.
stairs. Yep,
Gotcha.
that
Action
works.
or bone grinder in hand.
Yep. Tristan, what are you doing?
I don't know. I guess I'm moving up the stairs to help the others now.
You still invisible?
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, I just get up to the top of the stairs this turn, don't I?
Sure enough. So we're almost at time, but let's do another round real quick. Richard, go ahead and roll for your side.
Why do you hate us? Oh, that was a D8. Ignore that. There you go. 5 instead.
Simultaneous round.
Yes.
Actually, that's not quite 2 in first edition, but we'll see what goes on. So what do you guys want to do? The 2 sand people, Patty ran up. Oh no, Patty, you're still at the bottom because you were
No, I walked
you're
up.
at the top. That's right.
Yeah.
But you were the first one up here, so
Mhm.
they're going to concentrate their attacks on you. That's what their
Bring
actions are
it.
going to be.
Can
Bring
I
it.
yell something?
On you, yeah, on your action, you can yell something and do something. So if you want to take your action now, go ahead, Jeff.
Okay, I'm going to yell to the group, get up here with me.
Oh.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, yeah. Is there anything else you want to do? You can take an action of some sort as well.
No, they're ignoring me right now, and I'm going to keep that because
Okay.
if I attack, then I'll get their attention, and I don't want to do that. I want everybody to get up here with me because maybe once we get the next stairs,
Yep.
they
Yep.
stop.
And you're like, maybe you didn't make it quite halfway, so I'm going to say like you made it like a third of the way up before that sheet of fire dropped down, and it's still burning there, by the way. So that's your action. So Dion, they're going to attack you. So what do you want to do?
Are we close to the water? We're like on
Yes.
a ledge, right?
The water is roaring just on either side of the stairs.
Can I try and knock one into the water with my maul?
Go ahead and make me an attack.
Oh, I'm gonna take my maul and just swing. Better.
Okay. I'm sure that hits. You only have to hit a 10.
Yeah.
The big section that your maul takes out, since you're angling it towards the water, falls into the water instead of the platform, and it's quickly washed away. It doesn't seem to have hurt the creature, though. Like the sand basically just fell right down into the section you knocked off, and it just rejoins.
All right. I can still move, right?
You can still move.
So I did that. I feel accomplished, and I go to Talina.
All right. So you move up to Talina. There's this burning wall of fire in front of you. Roll me an intelligence check.
Come on, 8. No.
Okay. All right. All right. So you're up there. Next, Thiber, what do you want to do?
Yeah, if everybody's heading up, I'll go.
You're just gonna ignore, like, you're in melee, like you took.
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna
swipe
try
out last round.
to disengage.
Okay. Oh, which reminds
Fighting.
me, Dion, you don't get off scot-free because it's a simultaneous round, so
Yep.
they are going to get their attacks in.
Bring it.
Miss.
Ah!
I don't remember first edition had any kind of defensive retreat. Or...
Yep, they do. So, like,
Okay.
you can take a fighting retreat and just go up
Yeah.
the stairs. And as soon as you put your foot on the stair, they just ignore you. So you can just continue up where Talina and Patty are. Dunby, what are you doing?
Okay, like I was gonna smash with Bone Grinder, but Oak like disengaged, so
Talina did say at the beginning of the round, "Get up here with me." So
okay, am I up there with her already?
You can. You weren't engaged, so you can just go right on
Okay,
up without.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Right. Why don't you and Oak, both of you, give me intelligence checks?
6 of 10.
Got an intelligence of 10, and nope.
Thiber, you probably noticed because your vision, is very sensitive to heat. That is a lot of fire. That is a very strongly burning wall of fire. Yet it is not giving out any heat or smoke.
Yeah, I think that's fake.
Tristan,
I
a
will
hole in
join
my
the
hand to
others
it.
on the exciting stairway.
Wait, did Talina take damage from the fire?
Yeah, that's why I showed them my perfectly nice arm, and I go, look what it did to me. What do you mean it's fake?
That's why I was like, what do you mean it's
oh,
fake?
you asshole!
I'm pretty sure I just saw Talina
Look
get
at those
A great
barbecued.
pair of boots. What do you mean it's fake? Nice. All right, so we're overtime, so we'll end it there. You guys are in front of this wall of fire, third of the way up this next landing. Below you, the Sandmen have just kind of, now that everybody's off the platform, they just kind of dissolve into piles of sand again.
I got to time this right because I got to go back for Rusty on the bottom there.
I thought Rusty isn't like the little baby carriage on the back.
Well, we can do that. I'm cool with it.
Pretty sure we did do that because we realized the water and all that before or whatever.
Oh, okay.
You got like one of the little baby carry things
Yeah.
Papoose.
on your back. Boy, I hope you don't wear any metal armor.
I know
Yeah.
my friends are gone from my
I mean, Rusty's well trained, but if you put a snack in front of a well trained dog, sooner or later, it's gonna take a bite. All right, guys, we'll end it there for this week. Richard, you've been streaming again. Where have you been
I
streaming?
have been streaming. Well, looks like we're heading for World War III, and life is short. So hug your partner and your kids if you have them. Embrace your mistakes. And if you want to see me embracing my mistakes, why, you can watch me play video games badly here on Twitch at LMTDTMFFR. Or, say it with me now,
Limited
time
time
offer.
offer.
no vow.
No vows.
No vows.
See, we have to have a clip where we actually hit that just on.
No, that's not.
We're gonna have to practice like off stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you got?
When I get
Well-
my first royalty check.
When I'm not playing TTRPGs with all my super cool, awesome friends like you guys, you can find me on my channel at Substances Used, where I play retro JRPG games. We just beat every single path of Der Landgrisser. We definitely were pretty much the bad guys for all of them, except for the good path, as I suspected. And we are moving on into the Ogre Battle series. We're going to start with March of the Black Queen, I think is the first one on Super Nintendo. Then we're going to go to the Neo Geo Pocket Color that released only in Japan. I got a translated version of that. Then we're going to jump into the PlayStation Tactics one, the Game Boy Advance Tactics one. Then we're going to jump...
TurboGrafx 16. You got to sneak that in there somewhere.
Oh, maybe. Then we're going to dive into the N64 Ogre Battle title, and that's it until they decide to make another one. Tactics Ogre did get renewed with a license, so...
Okay, so what's going on with the Frog Gods there, Dunby of Stonehill?
Well, I am continuing to run Lost City of Baracus on every other Wednesday right now, it looks like. Pretty soon I'm going to start running, not sure which day yet, but they're coming out with some new adventures. I'm going to be running the second part of the Splinters of Faith campaign, which the first adventure which is called It Started with a Chicken. And then Thursday, I'll be running the Forgotten Ruin RPG with hopefully a couple of you folks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jeff, what's the status of the forthcoming Kickstarter? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we sent the drive-through RPG. We sent them all the hard copies, hardback, softback, premium, standard, all of that. And after a day of trying to figure out how to get it on there, it was accepted. And so I ordered them. We'll see. If I like how they look, we'll go forward.
Woo.
Nice. That is for Dicey Tales, the new second edition, revised edition. The link that I just dropped there is for the PDFs of the original edition. Still awesome titles on their own right. Oak, you got a game after this one?
Yep. As soon as I'm done here, I'm hopping into a Homebrew 5e game. I've got another one, same crew, different campaign Friday at midnight, and then I run my Grimdark Homebrew Saturday at midnight. And trying to expand the brand a little bit, so anybody want to jump over to YouTube and give me some likes or subs or whatever, that would be cool. Trying to be a bit more professional.
There we go. And even now you are seeing all the social stuff on the bottom of the feed. Please join us there. And the next game we've got is this Friday for some BX Dungeons and Dragons in the Mystara universe. This Sunday, maybe doing some Gamma World Boot Hill 3rd edition. Saturday, I'm going to be streaming in the official Goodman Games channel, running some weird Frontier dungeon crawl classics flavored in a Western horror sort of way. Also, YouTube, Facebook, Discord, the channel itself on Twitch. We're only lacking two mere subscribers to reach the next 100 subscriber limit. So we've got a few hundred under us. We're almost at the next 100 level. The YouTube channel can always use some love, and that's where all the backups of these live streams end up. So check that out as well. Guys, thank you for playing. Good night.
Can we raid someone?
Can we raid someone? That is a good
Yeah.
question. Let's find out who is.
Can I suggest one?
Sure.
Art Hard Studios is doing their Ganjaria campaign. It's Weed D&D, and I've been following along with them. Oh, Bert lost us. Okay,
He's out.
Well.
he might come right back in. But for those
Give me
listening,
10 minutes, you can raid me.
yeah. For those listening, Art Heart Studios is doing We D&D. It's a homebrew campaign in the world of Gangjaria, and they're on session 5, and it's absolutely hilarious. I've been following along after Tuesday nights, and
There it is, Art Heart
they're
Studios.
great.
Okay, let me see if I can do this. All right, I'm not good at such things, so give me a second. Hang on. It's always good to help out other folks. So
I figure this would be a
let's
fun
see.
little
Raid channel,
project.
Art Hard Studios. Okay, we'll be raiding in 10, 9. The countdown is going. So guys, wave goodbye to everybody. Thank you all for watching. Hang out
Night,
for a
everybody.
minute or two to give Art Hard a little bit of love. Night, everybody.
Bye.
Not everyone.
Good night.
Okay, I think that flipped over.
Yep,
Yep.
indeed.
What did you just do?